Yo, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? This TY, man. Keep it 100 boxing, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the post. Make sure you share the post. Make sure you can even don't like the post. That shows some type of love. But I appreciate y'all sharing my content, man, and share it on all social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace. They still got that shit. That share my shit and show me some love, man. Because like I said, my goal was to bring out consistent content every day. My goal is at least 3 or 4 videos a day. That's what I'm trying to do for y'all. Bring y'all real content, no bullshit, no fluff. A lot of motherfuckers getting paid on the table certain things. Now I do they don't know nothing, and now I do they want to learn because it's people that I learn from every day. I mean, so and I have a few sources, nothing major. I'm not major like that. I know a few things, a few people, so I try to bring y'all consistent content every day. But listen, man, it's TY. Keep it 100 boxing, and like I said, share my videos, like my videos, show me love. Hit the bell icon, man, so you know my videos drop. They come right to your jack, man, or your tab, whatever you want, man. But listen, man, what I want to talk about is what's next in the welterweight division after the great fight we had last night between Showtime and Sean Porter and the new unified WBC and IBF world champion, Earl the True Spence. So what's next? From what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is we getting Danny Garcia versus Earl Spence next year, and we're getting Mikey Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao next year. I'm also hearing we can get Ugas versus what's his name, Sergey Lipinets, and maybe a Keith Thurman Sean Porter rematch later on when Keith come back in the spring, late summer. But I'm also hearing that we maybe get a Sean Porter might come back early next year against Josito Lopez. So we got some interesting matchups. But we all know one person name we didn't hear. We didn't hear no Bud Crawford. I mean, you know what it is. They not doing business. Top Rank not doing business with PBC. No, I'm lying. Top Rank is doing work with PBC because Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder are signed. So they is doing business with PBC. That's a lie. In my opinion, I think they freezing Bud out. You know what I mean? They don't want to get Bud a shot. They don't get Bud a fight. So what Bud and Aaron got to do, they got to go alternate routes. From what I'm hearing, PBC ain't making the Earl Spence Terence Crawford fight nowhere before 2021. That's the guy from Fox said. So people, we not getting Bud versus Earl Spence. Earl Spence is probably going to fight Danny Garcia next. Then Earl Spence probably will fight IBF mandatory after that. Then maybe we get a Terence Crawford fight, but then we still not that because Earl wants Manny Pacquiao. So, but what I'm hearing is Manny's fighting Mikey next. So if Manny fighting Mikey next, and maybe after that Manny will fight the winner out of Manny will fight the winner of Earl Spence and Danny Garcia. That's probably how it's going to shape up. So if I'm Bob Arum, Top Rank ESPN, what they need to do, they need to keep Bud active and keep him active, fighting every 4 months, keep him sharp. And Bud always in the gym, so that's not a problem. He always in shape. He don't balloon too much up in weight between fights. But this is the politics sneaking in again. We're not getting the fight that we want. We want Earl Spence versus Terence Crawford. That's the big fight. I mean, Manny and Spence might make more money, but most boxing fans, and even some casual fans, want Earl Spence versus Terence Crawford. I mean, we want 2 welterweights in their prime. When the last time we got 2 welterweights in their prime fight? What that's Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad? Think about that. The last time we got 2 prime undefeated welterweight champions fighting their prime was Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad in 1999. That was 20 years ago. And we got to make another 2 years. Would it be 22 years? We get that if Earl and Terence don't lose, which is a possibility because it's boxing. Or a cut, you never know. It's boxing politics, man. That's why we were supposed to be as a sport. We should be #1 sport in the world because we're worldwide. And there's no Roger Goodell, no commission, so you can make any fight you want to make. But boxing fans, we never get what we want when we want it. Yes, I think we'll eventually probably get Terence Crawford versus Earl Spence, but not when we want it. We want it now. They want to make the most money. And I understand it's a business at the end of the day. But besides Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence, there's no fight in the welterweight division that will make more money than Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence. And that's facts. Like Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence doesn't make more money than Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Ugas, all them dudes. I mean, even though he fought a great fight, like even Sean Porter, like people know who Bud is, man. They try to act like Bud ain't known because that kind pay-per-view ain't do too many numbers. But I was there. He did 14,000. He did 14,000 on Easter weekend against American, and it wasn't that many people that say, "Oh, it was a number of British people in the building." That's another lie too. There's a lot of black people in the building to see Bud at Madison Square Garden with them high-ass tickets. So don't let them try to pretend like Bud not a star. You know what I'm saying? No, Bud not Canelo, Bud not AJ, but Bud ain't a dude that don't bring nothing to the table. But let them dudes tell it Bud a nobody. I mean, but they know, that's why they don't speak his name. But in the meantime, hey, I've been knew we want to get Crawford versus Spence no time soon. So basically in the meantime, I think we should just sit back and enjoy the fights we are going to get. Because I think Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence is a good fight. And it's going to be a good competitive fight. Because Danny ain't no walkover. However you want to put it, people might like Danny, his style, certain things he did outside the ring, which I don't really care about. And that's not, when I talk outside the ring, I'm not talking about like negative stuff with women or doing bullshit. I guess they don't like how Danny, who he fought, and when he fought him, stuff like that. People think Danny was ducking smoke and all that bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Let's just enjoy the fights. If we gonna get Danny versus Earl, that's gonna be an exciting fight. It's gonna be a war. I think Mikey versus Manny is not a competitive fight. No, I'm lying. Mikey will be competitive, but he won't win. He's not being Manny Pacquiao, man. That's not even an option. I think Ugas versus Lipinus is gonna be a great fight. That's a war. And Josito Lopez versus Sean Porter, if that's the case, that's going to be a good fight too. Because Josito Lopez always come to fight. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm also hearing that we might get Adrian Broner versus Robert Guerrero next year. You know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all done with AB, but that's still my guy. I'm always gonna root for AB because AB don't duck no smoke. I'll tell you one thing. AB will fight Bud. AB won't duck that smoke. He'll fight him. AB ain't no bitch, but him and Bud cool, but AB won't duck that smoke, man. He definitely won't duck that smoke. But we had a great night of boxing, man. And like I told people before, we ain't getting Crawford versus Spence for a while, but that don't mean we can't enjoy the other good fights. It's on the horizon. So, like I said, maybe Bud can get, after he fight Mean Machine, he can get a Kell Brook, whoop his ass. I'm tired of him walking around talking. He do too much. He do more talking than he do fighting. So I'm tired of Kell Brook. But you know what I mean? Let's enjoy the fight. Let's enjoy these fights, and let's keep it real, yo. And like I said, man, all I ask y'all to do, man, is to show me love, man. Because like I said, man, I talk about this sport. And I just want to bring what a little bit I know and things I hear from certain people that's inside. I try to bring that to y'all, man. You know what I mean? But all I ask, man, is like really subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe to my channel, share my videos on social media platforms, like my videos, and then show me love, man. Like, if your kid got a phone, subscribe with your kid phone, whatever, man. I need subscribers, man. Show me love, man, because I show everybody love with everybody endeavors, man. All I ask is just return the love, man. That's all, man.